MOD video for today. Today I want to talk about something that's very important, and that is to, you gotta take advice from, or gotta take lessons from different people. Doesn't really matter who they are, as long as it's a positive lesson, you know, you should take it. This is why I'm making this video. I know. You're looking at the title, you're looking at the thumbnail, and you're like, what MOD? What the hell? What the hell are you talking about? Hear me out. Hear me out. Now, we can all agree that Donald Trump is Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? We're not even gonna get into the politics because it's a whole fucking, it's a mess. But anyways, my point is, bro, what you gotta take from Donald Trump, or what I took from Donald Trump, is not caring. You know what I'm saying? Not caring. In my lifetime, there's only two people I know. Two people in my lifetime that I know who do not give a fuck. And when I say they don't give a fuck, they don't give a fuck. Because most people, when they say I don't give a fuck, they say, but really, low key, they kind of give a fuck. But these two people that I know, they do not give a fuck. And after experiencing, Donald Trump's presidency, I can add him to that list. So there's three people now, three people that I know in my lifetime that do not give a fuck. Okay, these two other people are friends. One is a friend, one of my best friends. I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that, but one of my best friends, and one other old dude that I work with. I used to work with a long time ago. These two people do not give a fuck, and they don't try too hard to tell you, oh, I don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck, and you can add Donald Trump to that. Donald Trump does not give a fuck. And that is one thing that I learned from him. That's the one lesson I took from him, is you got to learn to not give a fuck. Okay? Seriously, do not give a fuck. And the reason I bring this up is because one thing you got to know about my channel is whatever I talk about, you might see the thumbnail, you might see the title, you're like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Trust me, I'm going to bring it back around to dating. I'm going to bring it back around to dealing with these 304s. I'm gonna bring it back around to dealing with these modern women today. So how does that Donald Trump lesson applies to these females today? How? Very simple. You have to not give a fuck. You have to do what's best for you. Do what's best for you and don't give a fuck about anything else. Think of everything Donald Trump did. Just think of it, motherfucker used to fire motherfuckers on a Friday afternoon. People are trying to go have a good time with their family or relax, enjoy the day off. No, he fires people Friday night. He doesn't give a fuck Saturday afternoon. He just say, I feel like firing somebody. Hey, you're fired. Click, send. Not give a fuck. Do not give a fuck. And that's the lesson I want you to take from this today, from Donald Trump. Do not give a fuck about these females, bro. Do not give a fuck, because they do not give a fuck about you. Do you know that? I hope you know that. At this point in the game, bro, you gotta understand that these females do not give a fuck about you. They don't. I know it's hard for some of you guys to understand, to grasp that, but you gotta understand, you gotta believe that. They do not give a fuck about you, bro. They do not. So don't get too emotional, don't get too attached to them, because they do not give a fuck about you. So you gotta treat them like they treat you. Oh, I have a boyfriend. Okay. Done. Next. Oh, I'm not in a good place right now. I need more time. Done. Next. Do not waste your time, bro. Do not care too much. That's our problem. We care too much. We care too much about these hoes who do not give a fuck about us. Why do we care so much? And again, let me just make this point about Donald Trump real quick again. I always say in my videos, you gotta understand, when you take advice from somebody, you gotta understand where that advice is coming from. Okay? Because, back to Donald Trump, is you gotta understand, Donald Trump is a rich white dude. And in America, it's a big difference. We're not gonna get into politics or anything like that, but you gotta understand that it's easy for Donald Trump to not give a fuck because he's a white dude with money. It's easy for him to say fuck it. Because let's be honest, Barack Obama could not get away with this shit. Why? Because Obama is black. And that makes a difference in this country. Okay, let's keep it real. All right. But I just want you to take that lesson and apply it to your life. Apply it to dealing with these females. Do not care. Heartless. Cold-hearted. You know what I'm saying? Do not care. Do not give a fuck. Get what you want and bounce, bro. You know, that wasn't my mentality back in the day. You know, I used to be like, you know, you got to keep it real with her, you know, tell her whatever. No, because they're not keeping it real with you. They're not keeping it real with you. I'm sorry. If you still believe that they're telling you the truth, bro, you need to wake the fuck up. You need to wake the fuck up. You know, these females, bro, these females are playing playoff basketball. You're still playing regular season basketball. Not even that. You're playing summer league basketball. You got to get in the playoffs, bro. It's playoff time. It's playoff time. Get in your playoff mode. You know, some of us still care too much. Care too much. It's time to let it go. Say, fuck it. Do what's best for you, bro. It's our time. They think it's their time. No. It's our time. We're coming. We're coming. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm here, bro. This is why I'm here. We're gonna win. That's the bottom line, bro. We're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? They think they're sneaky and whatever. They're no better. You know, they're better than us. Not here. Not today. Not anymore. We're done with that. And that's one thing that I think a lot of us underestimate about ourselves is how powerful we are. How powerful it is when you don't care. Because this is how these females get to you, bro. This is how these females get to you. They know that you care too much. So they do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because they know you care too much. The moment you say, you know what, bro? I'm done. The moment you stop giving a shit. You text her, she doesn't text you back for hours, and then she want to text you back later. Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't text back. My mentality today, bro, is I give these females one chance. One chance to fuck with me. She messes that chance up, I'm done. Next. And this one chance, bro, for me to give her that one chance, she has to give me choosing signals. She has to approach me. You know what I'm saying? She has to show interest. She has to show interest in me. Because I'm not cold approaching. I'm done with that. I am done with that shit. She got to give me hard signals for me to approach. Or she can approach me. Those are the only two ways. And when I make my approach, that's me giving her a chance. That's me giving her a chance. She better realize who she's fucking with. Because I'm not your average dude. I am not. And if she doesn't see that, that's her loss. And that's the mentality I want you to have. You know, you gotta let these females know they're not just fucking with anybody. You're not just anybody. You're a guy on your way to success, on your way to excellence. And if she doesn't see that, that's her loss. That's the mentality you gotta have. Don't give a fuck. Be on your shit. Be on your shit because you know you're going up. You know what I'm saying? So the people that are, leaving you or whatever, you just look at them like, all right, see you at the top. Or you're gonna be looking up at me like this. Oh damn, there he is. He made it. That's the way I'm looking at these females today, bro. I'm not stressing too much. I'm done stressing. I just don't care. I don't care. Cause I know I'm on my shit. I'm on my grind every day, bro. I'm on my grind to do YouTube shit, my job, working out, doing everything that I want to do. Everything that's gonna put me in a position where 6 months from now, bro, I'm telling you, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, I'm gonna be popping. I'm gonna be popping. And everybody that fucked me over or whatever, didn't believe in me, girls that ghosted me, girls that didn't fuck with me, they're better remember because I'm gonna remind them of this moment. And that's the mentality I want you to have. You know what I'm saying? Just be on your shit. Be on your shit. You see a cute girl, whatever, she's looking at you, you're looking at her, make you move. She doesn't appreciate you, she doesn't see your value. Let it go. Fall back. Let it go. Move on to the next. Don't care. That's the mentality I want you to have. That's the lesson I want you to take from me and from me that I took from Donald Trump. is do not care. Do not care. Do not care. Don't give a fuck. Do what's best for you and move on. That's the message for today, bro. Just my humble opinion. Peace.